Good evening, live at 5. Hello. Oh. Hello. How are we? Hello, hello. Oh. Hi, everyone. Hope we're all okay. Hi, Katie. Hi, Carol. Nice to see you today. Hi, Michelle. Hello, Nick. Oh, hello. I've just been running up and down the stairs because I thought that I asked Mr. Stitches to charge my camera this afternoon, and I went to plug it in and it said the battery's completely flat, so it can't have charged, so I just have to go and find an adapter really, really quick. How are we all doing? Are we all okay? Wet and windy with you, Emma? Yeah, wet and windy here too. It's coming in, isn't it? Thanks, Katie. Hello from Texas. Wow, hi. Yeah, I think the storm Amy is working its way in, so we should have a interesting night tonight, I think. Sort of 65 mile an hour winds, I think they're on the forecast here, so we'll see. Sometimes it blows through uneventfully, and sometimes it's very eventful. Oh, good. Thanks, Emma. I'm glad that are you happy with your jersey? I hope so. It's Linda, isn't it? I don't blame you. I've got to go to Blackpool tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. Ooh. Right, we'll give it a minute and just let a few more join in, and then we'll have a look at some of the new arrivals for this week. And we'll have to keep it strictly to 5:30 this evening because we've got our pumpkin making workshop this evening. So Julie and Sharon are upstairs at the moment, just getting everything sort of final preparations. And yeah, should be a fun evening. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you're happy with it. It is beautiful. There's a little bit left. I'm like, do I need to pinch that? But we've got some nice jerseys to look at this evening as well. Oh, thank you, everybody. Do you know, I've had this fabric in my stash since last year, I think. I think it was just the end of the bolt, and it had a fault at the selvage edge, like a big sort of bite out of it. So plenty to get a top out of, though. So I just stashed it away, but I didn't get a chance to sew it up. One or two of you might have bought this one. They are going to come down and say hello, yeah, so there will be a appearance from Team Stitches towards the end of this video. You're working on your wren dress. Oh, gorgeous. Hi, Grace. Right, okay, let's get stuck in. So, thankfully, the vast majority of all the pre-ordered fabric has arrived this week. It's taken a little bit of chasing up from my end. The soft sweats were very delayed because the supplier was super busy, apparently. So they're in now, and we've also got our lovely cotton viscose twills and our baby cords in. And then, just as an extra additional little treat, I chucked in a few cotton jersey prints because why not? Because that shelf is looking quite empty. So I'm going to preface this by saying that these have already been selling really well this afternoon since the email went out. Hi, Carol. So stocks are quite limited on these. However, I have set them so that once the stock runs out, it will automatically go to a pre-order, and we'll see if we can get some more in next week. So if you do want some, please feel free to pre-order, but just appreciate that it might not get dispatched right away. So without further ado, because these are gorgeous. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Bev. This one is Frosty Fields. And let's get it the right way up and not dip it in the tea. So these are 95% cotton to 5% elastane, our standard lovely blend that we love here. And yeah, just a lovely quality 200 grams per square metre cotton jersey. They've got about 50% stretch. I measured them this afternoon. Yeah, Carol's ordered some. Julie's had some. Do you know, of the free prints I've got to show you, I'm surprised that this one is the popular one, but I mostly ordered it because it was my kind of colours. So if I hold that up nice and close, hopefully you can see it on both screens. We've got these little cottages sat in a very sort of wintry, frosty landscape, and it's just so pretty and super cosy looking. And then if I come back a little bit, you can get a feel for the scale. Almost comes off as a little bit striped with that golden field design going through, but yeah, just very sweet. Lovely, lovely colours. So these jerseys are digitally printed, and digitally printed fabrics tend to sort of have much more vibrant colours on them. Somebody just walked in behind me there. She's running away. So yeah, absolutely stunning. And as you can see, we've got the lilacs and the blues, which is very much a bit of me. We were looking at possible ribbon combinations with this one earlier, so let me know if you want to see what the ribbons look like with it. I'll pop that to one side. And then we have my favourite, which is just awesome. This is such a throwback to the 90s. So this one is Celestial. This is just so cool. I would wear this as a dress, definitely. We've got the old suns and moons. It's just super cool. Do you remember when this was all over, like wallpaper and bedding and stuff like that? Everybody had like all the suns and moons and the celestial stuff in the 90s, didn't they? But this feels a little bit more modern. So that's just such a throwback to childhood times. Absolutely gorgeous. And imagine that sort of dressed up with like lots of gold jewellery. I just think that's fab. Even sort of working its way into Christmas time, I think that's got a lot of potential. So that's the Celestial. Does it go white when stretched? Let's see. It will a little if it's digitally printed, because the back is white, so it's not yarn dyed. It is printed on. If I stretch that out, I mean, that's very stretched. A little bit of stretch, very stretched. So there you go. It doesn't go white like, if you remember a number of years ago, there was a range of Tilly and the Buttons jerseys, and they were on a white base and they did not stretch well at all. So not that bad. You had bedroom curtains like that in 1996? Yeah. I saw somebody, well, two things. I'd seen the other day on TikTok a museum of the 90s. I was like, and also a 90s bar in London, and I was like, oh my god. And then I thought, actually, I'd quite like to go. That would be quite good. Okay, and the final one, which is absolutely beautiful, are these beautiful sunflowers. I've got some of these out in my garden at the moment, and they look just like this, and if they're still there tomorrow, it will be a miracle. So we're on a lovely ivory base with these lovely warm sort of sunflowers. I feel like this would layer really, really well underneath things like pinafores, that kind of thing. It'd look lovely. I could make a top just like this one, and that's all it needs to be. 1.5 metre, long sleeve top. Bob's your uncle. So that's the sunflowers. Angelica, you are jumping ahead to cords. I may have some of the townhouses left, but I'm waiting on a second roll of it coming in next week. So they sent me a roll short, which was very rude of them. I'm finding that, ooh, that wind. I'm finding though that I'm getting a lot of questions when we've had the fabric on pre-order for a little while, and then it comes in and then everyone's like, are you getting more? But like, if you can, the whole purpose of the pre-orders, if you can pre-order, that is absolutely the best, and then we know we can order the right amount of stock, because I'm trying to not order too much in excess, because obviously that kind of keeps the cash rolling in the right way. I don't want to be tying up too much money in stock at the moment. So if you do want a fabric, it is best to pre-order it, is all I will say. That is the best route to secure it Helps me and it helps you. Okay, so they are pretty, aren't they? Let's move on to the cotton viscose twills, and it's so lovely to see these actually in the flesh over a good length. And all of these have been cut now. That wind is really picking up. So this is the dahlias. So if I try and get this on the single, I can show you the drape on this fabric, because it's drapey but still has a nice amount of body. So as you can see, the movement there. Really nice. Oh, I've just lost the other camera. Oh, what a week we're having here. What a week. No, it's completely gone. Okay, so dahlias here, beautiful orange colours. I would say that the colours are better on YouTube, but it's not going to record, is it? But the colours on the website look lovely. A nice, large, bright, vibrant floral. So love that movement. Just going to roll this up, and then I'm going to have a little look at the camera and just see if I can get that fixed up. Oh. We are plugged in. You could just work for me. Okay, so that was the dahlias. Let's have a look at the birds. We'll just whisk through these and see. This is beautiful. It's like a, what do you call it? Is it toile de joie? But a darker sort of look to it. So you can see the scale next to me. Very beautiful. And you can see the movement there. It's really pretty. A lovely vibrant blue. Get an idea for the colour. So it's not too large a print. It's not too dominant. I think that's a nice sort of scale on there. And then this absolute beauty. Now that camera's just not having it tonight. Oh, I swear to goodness we need to have like a GoFundMe for a better camera setup. It's absolutely wild in Peebles in your static caravan. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't envy you that. That would frighten me so much. I don't do well with high winds at all. Cope with most things, but high winds really stress me out. So this is the brush strokes in pink. And these are beautiful. We've got pink, purple, orange tones going through here. Bit of me, obviously, because we've got purple and pink. Again, really nice and bright. Check the website pictures to get a much better feel for the colours. But I just want to be able to show you that scale and that movement. It's very lovely. Not particularly creasy either, which is good. It's just the perfect weight for your dresses, blouses, that sort of thing. Okay. Have a bit of tea. And then we have folklore. Oh gosh, this is so lovely. Oh, I hope you're all right. Get your batteries charged and your candles out just in case. Is this the right way up? I'm not sure. No, I want to show you that print a little bit closer. You get a feel for what it looks like. Very sort of William Morris-esque. But this one is called Folklore, so quite a boho kind of a feel to it. It'd make a lovely skirt, wouldn't it? Can you do a wave on Insta? I suppose you would with like an emoji, wouldn't you? So beautiful. That's like very much a royal blue with like a gold. Again, gold jewellery. That would really lift that up. puffed out already. Oh, thank you. I got them done last week. A bit shorter because I couldn't thread my machine that got that long. This one is my personal favourite. This one is the brushstrokes in brown. So this is like a tan background. It's coming off as very peachy on my screen. But we've got a tan on the background. We've got more of a sort of chestnut brown and then like a French navy in these little strokes. This one's been very popular on pre-order. And it is probably going to be part of my autumn sewing plans if you leave me some. So, but I just need to decide on a pattern. I'm not quite sure what I want to make with it yet, but definitely something. That's so lovely. It really reminds me of like Atelier Brunet, just in the colours and the style, but obviously not quite with that price tag. Oh, that's a floppy bolt. And finally, in this little selection of viscose twills, we've got the winter gingham. And we were talking in the shop the other day about how this would make such a pretty dress for Christmas. So to show you that for scale, we've got a lovely ivory background and this really sort of bright red, not too bright, but like a classic kind of a red check, and the roses, just absolutely stunning. If I lift that up against me there, you can see just how big that is in terms of scale. So I think that's lovely. This actually coordinates beautifully with the soft sweat in red. Sharon's taken some of both of those to coordinate together. I think she's doing trousers and a top. So that's those ones. And that concludes the viscose twills. I am worn out. Didn't sleep very well last night, so I've been really tired today, and we've got another few hours to go yet. It's like a work marathon. Okay, so baby cards. This is what we have. Ooh. So the dinos. So these are 45 inches wide, 21 wale baby card, or needle card. Some people refer to it as needle card. And essentially that means we've got 21 little fine ribs per inch. And we've got these lovely bright dinosaurs and rainbows. It's just so cool. It would, Katie, yes, you're quite right. But as you can see, nice and fine, lovely amount of movement. You don't have to be a child to wear this print, but it would look cool on something like dungarees or a little shirt. You can see plenty of grown-ups going for that one as well. So absolutely stunning colours. They're very, very soft. That is one thing that I can't show you through the camera, is how soft they are. They're beautifully soft. We have autumn leaves, which is pretty self-explanatory. Are you up here? This is just such a lovely small print. Like, it's just subtle, really lovely muted sort of oranges and pinks in there. It's vibrant but not too much, if you will. I think like a blouse in this or like a shirt would just look so pretty. I'll show you that for size. It's like bordering on ditzy but not quite ditzy. It's just somewhere in between. But scale-wise, I think that's gorgeous. But yeah, oh, just a lovely shirt with some nice top stitching. Bit of pink or even green top stitching, or brown. Ooh, that would be gorgeous. Right. Everyone that I get out, I want to say it's my favourite, but yeah, they're all my favourite because they're all gorgeous. This one is Navajo. Navajo, I don't know how you say it. Okay, it's a very much a sort of Aztec type print, if you will, but love the colours in this, like browns and golds, very, just that sort of caramel kind of palette. And if I show you that against me, you can get a feel for how the print sits. Again, something like a shirt dress would just look so nice in this. Just using that pattern placement maybe down the placket would be really, really lovely. But you can see they do drape beautifully and just so silky soft. So yeah, very happy with those. 2 more of these. Oh, that's still got a tape on it. So, pink zigzag. Absolutely gorgeous, this. It's really, really vibrant. And pink and purple. Look at that. How's that for a bit of colour? Not to brighten anybody's day up. Excellent on a chair or stools. Yeah, I think it would probably be a little bit fine for covering chairs, but for clothing, ideal. You could maybe make lightweight cushions out of it. But yeah, how beautiful is this? And this didn't do particularly well on pre-order, which is quite a surprise because I think this is utterly gorgeous. But sometimes you do just need to see that bit of scale to really appreciate how pretty it is. Okay, and then we've got one more to go. I'll try and get that under control. You like that one? Hello! Hello! They're like lurking at the back.
So you're in full swing.
Yeah, it would look nice on a skirt. And then finally in the baby cord we've got this toadstool one, which I'm going to get upside down. This has been the most popular. Maybe second to the townhouses. Too pink and purple bright for you. I think you're in the wrong place, love. Right, I'm going to show you this upside down just because it's easier. But this is such a lovely, soft, sort of muted colour palette. I really wish you could feel it. You've got toadstools, but it's not too, like, childlike, if you will. So, very pretty. This has been so popular. Oh, you can't wait to get yours. Is it in the post? Have we sent it out yet? I think most of these have gone out now. So, what are you doing over there? Come on, come on. I've had a... Camera's gone flat. So we're only on Instagram this evening.
Oh, what a shame.
Team Stitches, everyone!
Busy, busy.
Yeah, we're all pumpkined up this evening and ready to go for making pumpkins. So this is Julie. Say hi, Julie.
Hello.
That's all she's saying.
Yep.
And Sharon.
Hi.
And Sharon's going to take over now. I'm going to go and have a glass of wine. See you later.
Hey.
Oh, there's our Suze, look.
Hello, Susie.
Yay.
I'm blind.
They do look like twins, yeah. So
Oh.
we like to say that I have a type. So do you want to see what we've got left in soft sweat? Anybody?
Bye.
Oh, what do you mean you're sidling off to? You could do a job.
Well,
we
we're,
don't
we're getting them starts.
Oh, go on, off you go then. Could go and pop a cork. Oh, Susie said she's waving at the phone. There we go. There we go. So they're fully trained now, so I can take a week off and they can do it for me. It's great, isn't it? So, again, we don't have a huge amount left in the soft sweat because the majority of it has been pre-ordered, which is how we wanted that to work. But I will show you what we do have, with the caveat to please look at the colours. No, Bob. He's going upstairs in a minute, actually. So please have a look at the colours on the website because they're just much better on there. This is the pumpkin spice. That is a bit of me. Imagine a cardigan in this. Just, yeah. So, pumpkin spice. I'm just going to whiz through these quickly because we are going to have to get sorted for this workshop. Then we have khaki. You've got FOMO. Come and do witches' hats with us in a couple of weeks. Beautiful sort of, I want to say army green, but that feels wrong. But like a lovely autumn green. But yeah. Oh, these colours are they're a bit of me, these. I think I might have found my palette here. Then we have, there's quite a bit of the khaki left actually. Top, or fawn even. This one is fawn. This reminds me a lot of the milky coffee jersey that we've had in. So a really soft brown, very much a sort of neutral. Nice. Maybe that's not a colour for me, but it could be a colour for you. If you like your natural sort of shades. And these all sit together really, really nicely. We've had this one before. This is light sand. So that's back. But I thought I would get the sand back again because it's a really good sort of connecting colour, if you will. So if you're colour blocking or you're wanting to sort of, you know, like bridge bits and pieces together or panel, this works really, really well. And finally, we've got aubergine, which is a lot like the berry colour from last year, but much more purple. You can't have it, it's mine. So yeah, that one is aubergine. All of these have coordinating ribbing. We did have blush, navy and indigo, but they have all sold out this afternoon. So I'm so glad that they're finally here. So do pick up some of these if you want to get some before they disappear again, which is good news for me. And yeah, that's quite a lot of fabric to look at there, isn't it? Yeah, Marlowe would be beautiful, wouldn't it? I don't have my Marlowe anymore. I didn't. Kind of fell out with the gappiness in the back. I would prefer something a little bit more fitted. Helen's Closet Blackwood would be nice, I think, as well. That would really look nice. And you could use the ribbon. So, I'm going to get off because we have our workshop to organise. And yeah, thank you very much for joining in. If you've got any questions, please do let me know, but you're all gone a little bit quieter, so that's okay. Social Stitches is on tomorrow. I don't know how many of you are planning on joining us. We've got a few booked on already. But I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Please do stay safe in this horrible, horrible weather and take care of yourselves. It is the perfect weather to stay in and sew, and also the perfect weather to buy fabric. So thank you very much, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care. Happy sewing. And bye-bye.